What is up, my fellow YouTubers? John here with SoCal Outdoor Adventure. It's great to be back with you. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to set up a tarp shelter, an A-frame shelter, using the quick deploy Ridgeline system. So stick around. Alright, so this is our tarp. Now, something I do want you to make note of, with this particular tarp here, is there are two sides. You have a green side and a silver side. The silver side is going to be used to reflect the heat. But since we're in an area where it's not, where we do have some shade, so we're going to go ahead and use our green side. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to toss our tarp over to the other side of our ridgeline. And what we want to make sure is that we are right in the middle. Now, if I didn't have the carabiners on those press-stick loops, there's one of three ways that I could go ahead and set up this particular tarp on this ridge line. One is I can go ahead and put the rope through the grommets. These are your grommets here, and there's one on the other side. Second thing I could do is I could take my press-stick loop here. I can connect, and if I didn't have a carabiner, I can disconnect the carabiner. Then what I can do, I'll take a stick again. That one broke, but that's fine. This is just for demonstration purposes. And what I can do is I can put my rope, a little bit of my loop here, through this knot, this I could go ahead and put this toggle with the rope through this hole here, and I can pull my toggle and make it nice and tight. But since I have a carabiner, I'm going to release it, pull my stick out. Now I can attach my carabiner back onto my press-stick loop, to my fisherman's knot, and I can connect the other end of my carabiner into the grommet. And this will help protect the grommets. I'm going to go to my other side on my ridgeline system, to my other press-stick knot, and I'm going to attach the other carabiner to the other grommet. Now what I want to go ahead and do is I want to leave this loose for right now, because what I want to do next is I want to go ahead and tie these guys down. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my stakes and do that. So we showed you guys how to deploy the quick setup system, the quick ridgeline setup system for a tarp shelter setup. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and finish the setup and put this into an A-frame shelter. So we now have our hatchet or hammer, which is the Skax 2 by Charade, and we've also got our Hedgehog's 10 stakes along with a few loops, with a few fisherman's knot loops on the ends. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to set our hammer down, and we're going to pull out our fisherman's knots. And what I want to do is on the ends of the tarp shelter of the tarp. Even though it does have these little grommets here, but I don't want to damage the grommets. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and stick my fisherman's knots into the grommet here, and then I'm going to make what's called a prusik knot, and that prusik knot is going to allow me to put a stake through the knot here, and I can put it on the ground. I'm going to do this to all 4 areas. One more. Done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab our next set of tent stakes that is on the carabiner. And we're going to grab our hatchet, and we're going to go ahead and stake each corner of our tarp shelter down to make an A-frame shelter. Again, as a friendly reminder, if you are under the age of 18, please be sure that you have an adult with you that's 18 years or older with you at all times when handling cutting tools or your camp gearing equipment. You will notice too that the prusik knots are nice and loosey-goosey right now. And that's exactly what I want. One more. And we're done. So now what we're going to do is going to go back to our prusik knots, and we're going to pull it nice and tight so that way our A-frame shelter here stays nice and taut against our ridgeline. Perfect. So now we have our A-frame shelter. So this is how you set up an A-frame shelter. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Do remember that this video will be made for kids. And also do as well, keep in mind that this video is going if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Like, share, and let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed this video about how to create an A-frame shelter for the Girl Scout troop. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Now go outside, have an adventure. Bye.